Hey, g'day. Back in March 2023, I decided to go on a bit of a rock hunt. Part of that rock hunt was to take me from Gascoyne Junction in Western Australia across to Meekatharra. It's about a 3 or 4 hour drive. It is dirt road most of the way. There is some sealed road, but none of it's that tricky. It's all pretty standard stuff. And my car is an all-wheel drive, or was an all-wheel drive, not four-wheel drive, and that you could get through in a two-wheel drive easy enough if the conditions are right. Unfortunately, the conditions weren't right at that time. Back when it happened, I posted onto YouTube a video of the event, but I had to be very careful about exactly what I said and what I showed. I had reasons. I had 2,500 reasons actually. That's the fine for driving on wet roads up in the Gascoyne Junction area. They'll fine you $2,500 for driving on wet roads. My situation was very different. I was caught out and I had no other options. So I finally decided I would post this, upload this video, so that people could see exactly how much trouble I got in. Hope you enjoy it.
Hey, g'day. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Feel free to leave a comment if you want and click on like. And if you'd like to see more of these videos, please consider subscribing. Thanks.
Well, this was unexpected. There's no depth markers, but it doesn't look shallow. So I've got to wade through in my shorties. Let's see what happens. Only ankle deep so far. Any more than knee, and I don't think I would bother or turn around and it's any deeper than knee deep. It's at about a foot deep now. Just hope it doesn't get any deeper. Gone 300 kilometres from Gascoyne Junction. No mention of road closures. Nearly at Meekatharra, and then this. You wouldn't believe what just happened. It's got another blowout. Maybe I can fix this. No, it's broken. Those are my good thongs as well. Six inches or 10 inches under my knees. So I think the car can handle that. But gotta keep going, make sure there's no sudden deep sections, especially where it's flowing here. Right, so from here it just gets shallower, but it's quite a strong current. I don't think I'm going to do it. I don't think I'm going to risk it. So it looks like I've got to get the fuel off the roof, turn around and maybe head to Mount Augustus. I think it's closed as well, so looks like back to Gascoyne Junction. Bit of a pain in the arse, really. I don't know, I think, yeah, no, there's just too much current. It's not the depth so much, it's the current that's the risk. Oh, another thong nearly went. A thong is a flip-flop for any Americans that might be watching. Well, that's a bit disappointing. I really wanted to get to Meekatharra. So it looks like I'm just going to back to Gascoyne Junction and then home. Cut it short. Well, as expected, I'm almost out of petrol and I've still got 220 kilometres to go. And the weather is closing in. All around us. Rain approaching. It's already started to sprinkle, which is why I thought I better refuel before it gets too wet, but it makes refueling impossible. So let's go. One part of the equation taken care of. The next bit is, can I make it back to Gascoyne Junction, 220 odd kilometres, before the roads get washed out because of these storms coming in. Alright, fueled up, ready to take off. There's thunder and lightning coming from over that direction. It's going to be a race. Well, it's been 5 minutes since I put fuel. So I put that spare fuel in and it's absolutely pelting down. And it's amazing how quickly the roads get flooded. I'm just going to have to find somewhere high, not high and dry, but just high, away from the flood and wait it out, I guess. It just happens so quick. It's really annoying. This is a bit more than a floodway, this is a river. That's the road back to Gascoyne Junction. So I just have to wait and see what happens. I don't know how long it's going to take before it starts to ease up. It has stopped raining, here at least, but over there still looks dark. I may be here for the night, I think, or I may be here for the week. I'll make it up as we go, eh? So I might try and park up a bit higher than where I am at the moment. It's been a little over 3 hours. Very little change. Might have got a little bit deeper. I've set up some rocks over here to show the high point mark. Decided I'm going to stay here overnight. Well, I have to stay here overnight. I've got no option. See what it's like in the morning. Hopefully it hasn't gone up any. Car's still there. The most frustrating thing is there's no phone signal here, so I can't phone the missus and say, oh, you know, I'm trapped here or whatever, so she'll have no idea of what's going on until I can get back to, well, even Gascoyne Junction doesn't have phone signal, so I've got to get all the way back to Carnarvon before I can contact her. Hopefully she doesn't panic. Maybe she'll laugh when she sees this. Maybe I'll be in the crap. 2 o'clock last night, I thought I heard it start to rain again, so I thought I better take off before it starts to flood. I made it through that river, about another 2 kilometres up, attend to this. 2 in the morning, so it's now 6. I've got out to check how wide this is, and it's pretty wide. That's how far I've walked in. It's not deep, it's just under my knee, but it just doesn't stop. So I think I'm gonna head back towards Meekatharra, see if I can get through there. Well, the way back to Meekatharra is no good. It's probably worse than the other direction. And it's mud too, it's really slimy. So it looks like I'm heading back to where I was before and just have to wait for it to dry out. It'll take days, it might take a week, I don't know. And I've still got no phone contact. I've decided to ration out what food I have. I've got muesli bars. I figured one for breakfast, one for dinner, and licorice all sorts in between. The reason for that is that I keep checking the puddle down there, and it is drying out, but very slowly, and it's very muddy. Even though it's dry, it's just mud. And the other thing is, the weather looks like it might be coming in again. It's starting to look a little bit dark out there. Now my wife has instructions of firstly where I was going, so she knew that yesterday I'd be travelling from Gascoyne Junction to Meekatharra, and she also has instructions that if she hasn't heard from me in 3 days to start to maybe worry a little bit, and then if it has been 4 days to start to take action. What that action is, I don't know. Whether it means someone has to come looking for me, I'm not sure. But yeah, so I've got enough for probably 3.5, 4 more days of food. I've got heaps of water, lots of water to last me for 2 weeks if need be. So yeah, that's the state of play. Not what I planned, certainly not fun. All I've been doing is sleeping in the back of the car, just trying to pass the time. Kind of sounds like fun at first, but then it ain't. Every time I check my watch, it's only been 15 minutes. I've got to stop doing that. So yeah, until next time, I'll have another look at the puddle in 3 hours. That'll be 3 o'clock, and then I doubt it'll be ready to go. The other thing is, I don't know what's beyond that puddle. I was stuck at that big one yesterday, which dried up overnight, and then came here, and this is even bigger, so there may be even bigger again. So this is my home for the next however many days, I don't know. Back there, Meekatharra, can't get through because there's a river running across the road. Back down here, trying to get through to Gascoyne Junction, there's a muddy creek. So yes, no phone contact. I can't tell the missus where I am, she's going to be panicking. No one but the flies to keep me company. One positive though is that it's fairly sunny today, so hopefully that'll dry the mud out quicker. I don't know how long that normally takes, but quicker. So this is how I spend my days and my nights, waiting for rivers to dry up. Just me and my fly friends. Got thousands of friends. I decided to take a break from sleeping and worrying about how I'm getting out of here, and thought I'd go to this hill that I saw, maybe see if I get a phone signal. But I couldn't get a phone signal. But what I did find was some nice rocks. I have no idea what they are. I've been hitting away at some of them. Sort of quartzy type material. So that'd be this blue, pale blue green. It's everywhere. I don't know what it is, but it looks nice. So I'm taking some. One of the first things I'm going to do when I get back to civilization, buy a new pair of thongs. I've had to repair both those and then both those. Hey, good as new. go rock hunting in the Gascoyne, they said. It'll be fun, they said. Yeah, check this out. Oh, this is what I'm working in. So, the last 2.5 hours I've been, or 2 hours, digging this trench through here so that there's not such a ramp for the car to go over. And it is just a car, it's not four-wheel drive, it's all-wheel drive, so it's slightly better than a normal car, but I'm not expecting miracles. And then I've used various road markers and branches to mark out along the way the path I'll take. I stepped out about 500 meters this morning, marking it out as I went. And I was going to wait till lunchtime, but it's just starting to rain again, so I think I'll just get it out of the way now. The other thing is, once I'm through this, there's still 80 kilometers to go of the same sort of road. What condition that's in, I really don't know. But what can I do? I've got to try. 8:30 in the morning. I'm just about to give this big muddy patch a go, the one I just cleared out. I hope it works. Couldn't be in any more trouble than I am. Let's see. Straightforward. There are a few little boggy sections now, but we're on our way. But for how far? We'll soon find out. So that's good, that's a relief to get through that. Those are my markers. Now this one was a bit tricky. I had to go over here and then whip the back over your side. And that's gone well. I can feel the mud coming off the tyres. And that is pretty much it, I think. As expected, I've come across more water. I've gone about 5 kilometers and there's more. I'm going to get out and walk across, see how deep it is, see how muddy it is. Hopefully I can cross this one easy. So disappointing. This looks like the end of the road. I can't even see the road. Just have to wait. Still waiting to cross this creek. I stepped across there this morning. It's about knee deep, and some of the parts I was sinking in sand up to my ankles, so that's what bothers me most. I did manage to contact the missus yesterday. There's a farm station, a cattle station back that way. They let me use their phone, so I'll phone her and let her know what's going on, so she's not panicking, even though I might be. Here come my rescuers. Let's see how deep it is. Yeah, I think I would have struggled in that. Especially the muddy bits there, right there. Wow, it looks like tough going. Well, guess what? I just came through that river, but not on my own. Someone towed me backwards through there. They won't let me show them on YouTube or Facebook, but man, they were a bloody legend. And apparently the road back to Gascoyne Junction from here is clear. So it looks like I'm on my way home. So I've just pulled into Gascoyne Junction. And my car tells me I have exactly 0 kilometers to empty. Huh. How's that for timing?
So there you go. That's the whole sad and sorry story. I have made some changes since then. Firstly, I bought a good proper four-wheel drive, much higher clearance and proper four-wheel drive. I also got this. This is something called a Spot X. What it does is it uses GPS. You can message anyone with the telephone where you don't have phone signal. So that to me is a real lifesaver. Whenever I go rock hunting now, I push the button and it sends a message to my wife and kids, tells them where I'm staying that night and the exact location as a map as well. Also, my daughter made this for me. Prospector Paul's Got Stranded kit. She's very thoughtful, my daughter. Some nice stuff in here. There's some a Bushman, that's an insect repellent. Oh, this is quite handy. Snake bite kit, because you never know. If I get stranded for a while and I get bored, I've got a 1980s trivia game pack. Some shampoo and body wash. And the second layer, now this is really useful. This is a life straw. I don't know if you've seen these. So you can take some pretty dirty water, drink through this straw, and it comes out clean. Very useful. This is a step that goes on the inside of your car door to get onto the roof, so you can unload things on the roof if you've got petrol or tyres or whatever. That's good. And then lastly, a couple of emergency ponchos in case I get caught in the rain again. It's pretty bloody likely actually. So yeah, thanks to my daughter for that very thoughtful gift. I'll see you next time.